3-2 up, obviously with a minute or two to go, and the linesman flags their goal offside. You go, thank goodness we'll get away with that one. I don't know how it was overruled. I don't know how he can. I don't know how or why he would have to go to him if the linesman gives an offside. We very rarely see that in any game where the linesman put the flag up and then it would be changed.
He was speaking to the referee at length as you came off the pitch. What was he saying?
Well, he said he was alerted. The linesman put his flag up because he was alerted. I've never really heard of that, but I take his word for it that he went to see what it was, and I've had a look at it, and I think the offside you could claim is tight, but the linesman, the reason I think he stuck his flag up was because of offside. But if he didn't, it's the Bournemouth player who puts the ball in his net with his arm. So for us then, if you don't see that, well then obviously you're stunned. I actually felt there would be no problem, it'd never get overruled. I couldn't in a million years at the time think. So I'm still trying to work out how it can be overruled.
Will you go and have a chat to the referee a bit later?
No, I don't think so. I mean, the referee will see it himself. They get disappointed if they don't get it right. Look, the last thing we want to do is blame referees. They do a great job in this country. You know, I think they all try to referee the games the best they can. But I think today there was a couple of decisions, certainly for us, I can think of the ones. I think if one of our players had stuck their foot up high, and I could think of one in our team, I think they would probably be talking about giving him a jail sentence if he'd done that. So I think that there was some actions today which we were a bit unlucky, but there was other moments in the game where we were lucky because Bournemouth had one or two chances as well.
Is the high boot a slightly tricky one because the cameras it looks like he's got his eyes on the ball rather than the player? Yeah, it's a bit like, you know, when you go up and your elbows are high, you've got your eye on the ball, not on anybody else, but people don't want to see that when that happens. Talk us through the game, how important for you to go ahead so early in the game.
Well, we've been doing it in the games. I mean, the bigger disappointment is that after that, how we play. You know, for us, I'm now realising the length of my job and what we're going to have to do to improve it. So, we need to get back in the training ground and see if we can work on a lot of things to improve it. But I've got to say, they showed great spirit. We've got them running around, showing a great spirit, a great energy to stay in games. But obviously, we're going to have to defend much better than we've done in the last two games.
Thanks for your time.
Cheers.